during the time I was in the psychiatric hospital, UNHCR Westlands, Kenya. And these organizations did a lot to make sure nothing bad happened to me. At that moment, life was not a choice for me, but the God of the Bible chose it for me by providing people to stand with me and speak and defend me in the time when I was not able to do anything to survive. My Heavenly Father did this for me not once, but every time I was about to give up on myself. God provided many ways to make sure I passed through those moments of life and survived it all. Then one day, a hope for safety came. I got accepted as a Canadian permanent resident in 2014 through a refugee organization called Refugee Point in Kenya. When I heard the news that I would become a resident of another country, and later, even a citizen, I didn't really understand what that meant. But when they explained it to me, something inside me awakened. Then I remembered God's assignment of peaceful gospel delivery in faraway lands. They told me, you are gonna be safe. You will not feel fear. You will eat. No one will threaten you. You will receive good medical care. You will be protected. Nobody will harm you. It is a country where people sleep and wake up whenever they want. You work, and you receive what you worked for. If you choose to go to school, you can study as much as you want. No one will stop you. You will have your own apartment. Your life will change. When I heard those words, hope rose up inside me like something wild and dangerous. It felt like a dream again. I had spent so much of my life living in my dreams. They were the only safe place I had. But this time, something similar was happening in real life. Yet I still wondered, when I opened my eyes, will this just be another dream? I kept thinking, is it really possible that something this good could happen to me? To someone like me? Part of me waited for them to take it back, to say they made a mistake, that someone like me, cursed, unwanted, temporary, didn't deserve this kind of mercy. The counselors kept reminding me to stay present. They must have seen the fear in my eyes, the way I kept slipping back into survival mode. They told me, don't worry, your life is gonna change. You're gonna be all right. And that is how I came to Canada, carried by words I wasn't yet able to believe, into a new world I had only ever seen in my dreams. When I entered the land of Canada in July 2014, I thought all my problems and struggles were finally over. In my heart, I said, this must be my first heaven. Before the last heaven, I am entering heaven while still on earth. For the first time in my life, I trusted someone. For the first time, I began practicing how to socialize with people. Back in Kenya, before coming, one of the settlement coaches had advised us, you can and should make friends from your own background, but also expand your circle to include Canadians and other newcomers. That's how life becomes easier, richer, and more connected. Socialize, learn new cultures, make connections. That is how life will open for you. So I reached beyond my fears. I began asking for help, something I had never done in my entire life. I started working at a farm called Sunworks Farm. As a newcomer, living alone and dreaming of independence, my greatest desire was to drive a car. I was happy, free, and ready to grow. I felt safe, and I trusted that no one could take advantage of me the way they did back in Africa. My plan was simple: study, work, take care of myself, and do everything I needed to build a new life. At that time, the biggest dream in my heart was to own my own car. To me, a car meant freedom, like someone had finally opened a prison gate. After all those years of running, hiding, and being trapped, a car represented the ability to move freely, to go where I wanted, when I wanted. For the first time, it gave me a sense of control over my own life. So I saved money and bought my first car after getting my driver's license. Although I didn't know the license had different categories in Canada, but that car changed my life forever. Every time I sat behind the wheel, I felt like I was finally in charge of my own destiny. I could go to work, I could go to church, I could go to the store. I didn't have to depend on anyone. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to ask permission. That car was more than transportation. It was my independence, my dignity, and the proof that I was truly building a new life. But soon, a mistake I didn't understand changed everything. My car was taken away, and my license was suspended.